Hi, I'm Chef Raphael and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make pasta with vegetables, and the vegetables that I have today is zucchini, carrots, mixed peppers and some onions. To make it more interesting, you can also add ham to it, and that's especially if you're not vegetarian. So we'll also need some cream. I have two types of cream here just to give you the difference. We have cooking cream, usually comes as cooking cream or whipping cream or double cream. Yes, the double cream is the one that I would say it's best, or whipping cream, because that's direct from the milk. I know it's cream from the milk, and the cooking cream is usually, I would say, artificial. It's not like original from the milk, so flavor wise it's not so nice, but you can use either. So to start off, since I've already cut all my vegetables, you want a hot pan. Now you want to start off with a hot pan, a little bit of oil, and basically it's to fry off the vegetables. I also have pasta. I'm using penne pasta that is actually already cooked. Yeah, it's cooked according to the pack instructions. It says 8 minutes, 10 minutes. Just cook it until it's done. Rinse, drain off the water and set aside. So start with some onion. This is one onion. If you're making for, let's say, 2 plates, you need 1 onion. Half red and yellow pepper, half piece of each. Don't want so much. 1 carrot and a medium one, and zucchini, half a zucchini, or a small piece. Basically, you want a small piece, because if you use the whole amount, it will be too much vegetables. So the idea is to fry them off until they are cooked. Just do everything together. Add some salt and pepper. I like chili, so I also add some chili flakes. Chili is actually very optional. You add at this stage. Stir. Now you see what I've done with my vegetables. I've cut them equal sizes, small dices. So it's also very important to try and cut them in an equal size so that they actually cook at the same time. So it's a very fast meal, something that you can actually make whether you're home from work, something you can fix in a very fast time. Especially if your pasta is already cooked, because you can actually cook the pasta in advance and then store it in the fridge, or you can even cook it immediately. It takes about 10 minutes. While this is cooking, you can be cutting the vegetables. So to make it cook faster, I'm actually going to reduce the heat. It was on very high heat. Now I'm reducing it to half medium size. Cover, and so that the vegetables steam and then they get cooked on the inside. So this takes about 2 minutes, or until the vegetable, especially the carrot, is a little bit tender. So it's now about 2 minutes. What you want to see with the vegetables is they've started browning. Yes. And like I said, the idea is to have the carrots, because the carrots is the one that is actually very hard of all the vegetables. You want to see it cooked. Now, if you're adding ham, this is a good stage to add, because the ham is already cooked. All I've just done is cut them into small dices. and then mix it into the vegetables. Can actually smell the aroma of all the vegetables together and the hint of chili. So now I want the ham to slightly get brown. I've increased the heat to high. Remember, you start with high heat and then reduce it to medium when you cover, so that it actually cooks evenly. And then you turn off the heat on high when you add the ham. What I've not added in this is garlic, because garlic is optional. But of course, if you add the garlic, it makes the dish even extra tasty. So when the ham has started to brown, you add your cream. This is important. You add the cream first, because this will act as the stew, the liquid to the food. Give it a stir. And then add the pasta. When you add the pasta, you can reduce the heat. So it's actually a good idea to use a large pan. Something if you're going to cook a lot, you want a pot, something that you can be able to stir, like I'm doing. So what is left right now is to add some Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese changes everything whenever you're cooking pasta. If you don't have Parmesan cheese, I would say use cheddar cheese. Basically a cheese with some flavor to it. And when you're done with the cheese, just mix everything together so that all the vegetables and they actually completely mixed into the pasta. I like black pepper, so I'm going to add a little bit more of black pepper. And then stir. And then turn off the heat. That's it. So while it's serving, like I said, it's a very fast meal to cook. This is now for two. Or if you're very hungry, you can also eat the whole of it. But basically, just the thing to note is that just when you're approximating the amount, you need to get just enough vegetables the vegetables should not be too much more than the pasta, and the pasta should not be too much more than the vegetables. So just have to balance. So when you're about to serve, you can always add slightly more Parmesan cheese. And then when it comes to the tasting, it's actually very perfect. The vegetables are slightly crunchy. I can taste the chili. The pasta is creamy because you see it's not even too much liquid to it, so it should be semi-dry. And when you're having it, you'll enjoy. So until next time, keep watching and stay tuned to my channel.